Alright.
Hey Drew, this is like, what, about 9:30, 10 o'clock, first day?
Yep.
It's like the point that I've already beaten you. In pretty good shape. We're not going to be able to finish the trail because we were too slow. We recorded too much video. So I'm going to take a walk up this road here. So, I beat you. Sorry. We met up with our buddies this morning at the car where we were planning to meet to leave. They were already sitting there. We were probably 40 feet from the car when we ran into them. They finished early this morning. We misjudged where they camped by probably 2 miles, 3 miles. So we thought that they would probably stop and wait for us, and they just didn't. They figured we're fine on our own. So they actually finished theirs. They didn't actually take the full trail as planned. They cut off up at the hollow where we cut off, and then they also by accident took a run down through some private property. They cut maybe a mile off the run. Without looking at the map, I can't say, but it cut a lot of the hill off the run. They didn't do it purposely, but kind of happens when you're walking and you're talking with your friends. So things didn't go too bad. No one was surprised that I didn't finish. This is my first real trip like this, so, and many things we couldn't keep the pace. We could have finished what I was planning for 2 days. Probably would have taken me 2 full days, or maybe early morning, third day. We finished the hard part, so I don't know what kind of pace we would have kept the next day. So we're planning on maybe trying the back side of it here sometime in the future. See what we missed. What's your thoughts?
We made it up the goat path. That was enough for me.
Yeah. We got down to the cars. We gave them our bags to show them how heavy they were, and they think that's a lot of our problem was, which we knew our bags were overloaded. We brought a lot of stuff to test and to compare, so we just overpacked. I don't think we
overpacked and overweight.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we overestimated the hill, but I think that we did not keep a good pace. It's mainly my fault. My asthma's acting up, and I just did not have the gas to get up that hill at a good pace. Steve was good enough to keep pace with me, so at least I wasn't by myself, which is probably the best thing you can do. Is we buddied up. We actually, there was 9 of us to start. We met up on the hill at the car. We packed through our bags in the back of the car. We went down and had a beer, and a burger at this place that Gary drove to or walked to on his last disastrous trip. 2 of the people that we started out with, a husband and a wife, I didn't get their names because
Brian and Tracy.
Yeah, they made it quite a bit further down the trail than we did, but they turned around and left. They didn't even spend the night, so, but they did make it further than we did. They hit the point of no return. They went like maybe a mile further and decided that they can't finish, so they went back to the car on the hill. They went home last night. They made it home safe. Gary talked to them this morning. So they mounted their rescue effort for us this morning, but like I said, we were probably within 30, 40 feet of the road when they caught hold of us. So they weren't really worried that we were going to be hurt or lost or anything, but you're going to have to catch over and watch Gary's video over on his channel, which I'll probably put the link somewhere down below. He has what their theories of what happened to us. But we had a pretty good time. We got everything that we needed to do done. We would like to review some more stuff, tried some more stuff out, but we'll just have to do that the next trip. I shouldn't have made my first trip one that Difficult.
Strenuous.
What do you say the goat trail on a scale from 1 to 10 for difficulty?
For trails in Pennsylvania, I'd say the goat path's about 8 or 9. They don't get much worse around here.
Yeah, I mean, well, this isn't the Rocky Mountains. It's not. There's not cliffs, but it was pretty steep climb.
The problem with the goat path is every time you think you get to the top, you come through some trees and then it goes up another 100 feet. And it does that several times. So it kind of fakes you out.
Yeah. Well, you see in our video from yesterday, when we stopped, we had a good time. We looked at the overlook and up and down the valley. We thought we were at the top when we were only about a third of the way up.
Maybe half.
Yeah, well, we were nowhere near to the top. But where we were sitting, we couldn't see anything higher than us, so we did what we could do. If we didn't have work tomorrow, we could have probably finished this, but we decided they're better off going home than trying to miss work. Maybe next summer we'll try this trip again, although I'm not looking forward to it. That mountain's a once in a lifetime deal for me. Any man that can make it up is definitely got my respect. Any single part of it was not that hard. It's just the length of it and it's that bad the whole way. I would say that definitely you should be an experienced hiker before you try to take this trail. If you take the full Black Forest Trail, you're actually coming down that part of the mountain, and it probably wouldn't be as bad, but I think the full Black Forest Trail is 44 miles.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do the 44-mile trail. And we can't miss that much work. We have somewhere around maybe 5 miles or so, 6 miles.
Yeah, probably about 6.
About 6 that we've made. After we camped this morning to the car was probably maybe a mile at most. It wasn't far. It was in pretty flat terrain. Nothing real much to mention there. And pretty much we're heading home now. I'd say it's a mostly successful trip. It'd be nice if we could have finished, but first time out for me. So at least I made it up the hard part. Everything that we missed was easy.
If we would have started earlier tomorrow, or yesterday, then it probably wouldn't have been so bad. But till we got to the top of the mountain, we were fighting daylight and weather.
Yeah, I think
It just got bad.
the downpour really hurt us. It pretty much sapped what energy we had left. It downpoured for our last probably 3 miles. Well, I think it was 2.5 miles I was estimating. It pretty much just sapped our energy. We were just trying to get to camp before dark at that point. But all in all, good trip. All right, this is our friend Gary Herbert Tremis.
Hey, fuckers.
He's the one that put together the trip
that almost killed Ryan.
that almost killed
Yes,
him.
I tried. Maybe better luck next time.
So, how did everybody else fare?
Surprisingly pretty good overall, but we had 2 people fucking bail out and hitchhike home, so you guys kicked their ass.
After setting a car alarm off.
Yeah. There was the breaking and entering of the vehicle. They did not know the code to get in the door, nor did they know there was a key in the door pocket. So they just set the alarm off, disconnected the battery, and then hitchhiked another 2 miles to the main road and went home.
So, you guys managed to finish, but I heard you guys got detoured a little bit because you were worried about us.
We wanted to get out as quick as possible so we weren't sure where the 2 that hitchhiked out were either. So we were more concerned about them because we knew you guys were all right and doing your pace. The other 2 were like 80 yards behind us, and then we went back a half a mile looking for them. Like, well, what the fuck? So we were more concerned about getting out of the cars to find them and then coming to pick you guys up.
Yeah, we were definitely pretty slow.
Yeah, you were pretty much right about where we thought you were going to be when we got back.
Well, not known for being the fastest I do have.
Well, I will say this: you were not as fast as Drew, but he was fucking done.
But
And
did
you
he
were still
record
able to
3
go.
hours of video though?
No, but his pace was our pace. The problem was it killed him, and he was done moving. So
Yeah, I wasn't worried about keeping that
it's
pace.
the tortoise and the hare thing. He tried to be the hare and fucking locked up and died.
Well, when we hit the beginning of the trail, we recorded for like 4 minutes, and we couldn't even hear you guys anymore. We figured, there's no point in trying to keep up with you. We figured we'd catch you at night.
Yeah,
We did have that little problem where either you pointed wrong or I seen wrong, but we aimed for the wrong camp.
Must have been him.
Could have been. There was 9 people. We were introducing everybody. We were getting our stuff.
Yeah.
We managed to be. We're fine. You guys were fine.
Yeah, everybody was fine
Except for the 2 people that left.
that hitchhiked, and they ended up okay. I mean, if hitchhiking in the dark in the mountains is your thing,
Yeah.
fucking braver than I am.
But everything turned out pretty good then.
Yeah, it was a resounding success.
So what's your next plan?
Someplace harder, later, or someplace easier, with more people welcome to come along.
If you're going for the easier, I'm coming with.
Fair enough. I don't know where it's going to be yet, but it's not going to be the same place. I'm getting tired of going there, so
Yeah.
I want to see some different scenery.
And we want to do the $20 Walmart challenge, and this is our official invitation to you for that.
I will participate in the $20 Walmart challenge.
That's taking time for that. How that works is you get $20, not $20.01, just $20. You go to Walmart, and whatever you buy comes out in that bag with you is all you get. You don't get a bag, you don't get a knife, you don't get matches, you don't get a sleeping bag, you don't get a tent. You get your clothes and what's in that Walmart bag. And you can't just go buy a case of beer and a bag of Doritos and send it. It is 24 hours, but you do have to try to cover.
Well, we got to go together after we get our stuff.
Yeah, each of us are going to the store separately, so we don't all go buy the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We want to see what you come out with for $20.
All right.
And you have to cover food, shelter. The shelter may be just a sleeping cover or something.
Yeah. Mylar blanket or something.
Yeah. We're not going to go super far in. Probably going to hike in somewhere like a mile or two. Camp for the night, wake up, go out in the morning. We're looking at maybe up towards Woodward.
Okay.
Here's a place up there. So if you can talk Calvin Klein into it.
I'm sure. I some
I thought he might like to come. Shikatano, for you guys that don't know him, he's tall and pretty. So I call him Calvin Klein. He doesn't know that. He will if he watches this.
He could probably model perfume or something.
He's way too pretty and he's 40.
He showed up for the goat trail with gel in his hair.
Yeah, and he walked out of there looking like...
It was still with gel in his hair.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about that fucker. We were walking up that path, and everybody but him going, he's telling a story the whole way, never fucking breaks stride in the story. Doesn't stop talking the whole time. Just blah, 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 this guy at work fucking did this and did that. I'm sure he was high on drugs, wrecked his car, fucking with a needle still in his neck or something. Never stopped talking the whole way up the fucking trail.
I didn't either. But
People like that piss me off.
I didn't stop talking, but usually I wasn't walking, so... I was just like, Steve, this sucks. Now asshole. I hate this place. We didn't get any of that on video, though. It's too bad. We're both too tired. So that's where we're going in the future, and if there's anything else that we can go with on, we'll be happy to.
Awesome. Any adventure I'm doing, you guys are welcome to come.
No mountains, though. I mean, unless you don't mind waiting.
Maybe the next one we'll do flat. I got a real easy one coming up for some beginners, so
That'll work for me, because I am kind of a beginner.
it's like at most 8 miles, and you don't have to go the whole 8 miles because it's 8 and back. So it'll actually be 16 over 2 days, but you don't have to go 8. We might go like 3 or 4 and then back the next day.
Just gonna go to your stop and
Yeah.
go back.
And so we're gonna take some young guys, and it's pretty flat, maybe 30 feet of elevation change from total
I don't know.
on a stone road. So
Oh, I guess we can manage that one.
we shouldn't
Steve
be
can
too
get
bad.
away from the wife.
I thought you were his wife.
He was my wife on the trip.
Oh, okay.
He rolled up my pant legs for me. He's attached
We,
my back.
we really have to tell people that.
You can edit that out, even with Movie Maker.
Yeah. Wow. So all in all, it was a pretty good trip. Had fun, even though we didn't get to see Gary at all, except for the beginning and the end.
Yep, that was it.
I still maintain that we weren't rescued because we could see the cars when they found us.
Hey, we were there for beer and burgers at the end.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's right. You made it further than the fuckers who hitchhiked.
So all in all, not too bad. Well,
You can edit that out too.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna edit most of this out, but well, next trip hopefully we'll have Gary with us and we'll actually be able to talk to him because he's pretty entertaining. As you might know from his channel.
I try.
He's
We'll just invite him on one of our trips so we know he has to slow down for us.
Yeah, we'll have to do something that has a height requirement. Although it won't work for Steve because he's only half-inch taller.
I have tiptoes.
But you're on a block.
Look, we're like looking at each other face to face.
You're on a block.
Yeah, look at them sexy calves.
Steve's only like a half-inch taller than you. So.
Yeah.
But so next time we'll get some more footage of actually a trip with Gary, not just a trip with me and Steve and me bitching the whole time.
We'll make it good.
Yeah.